Yo, we in here. Join us. Yo, right now I'm having some camera issues, but come, check us out. Do you agree or disagree that men should be able to financially abort a child that they explicitly said they did not want? Let me know. Pull up, man. Pull up. Yo, let me know, man. Hey, let me know, man. Come check me out. Come pop me in the room, man. Let me know. Let me know, man. How do you feel about this issue? You agree? You disagree? What's up, man? Let me know. How do you feel? Let me know. Let me know, man. Don't leave your boy hanging, man. Pop up. Let me know, man. I look at it like this, man. If a man has given fair warning to the chick, he tell the chick, "Hey, I don't want to be a dad. I don't want no kids. That's not my intention." I don't think that woman should have the right to able to trap this man into being a dad. I don't think that's right. I think that's a bad thing for the kid, and it's a bad thing for the guy, and a bad thing for the woman. I think it's selfish, and I think we should take that right away from these women. It's irresponsible. It's wrong. I think we should take that away from women to be able to do that and tie a man in. He should be able to walk away in a situation where he is explicitly told her, "Hey, I don't want to be a dad. This is just a hookup, a one night stand, or whatever it is." We have to make these women be responsible for their wounds. That's the bottom line, man. That's the bottom line. Women have to be responsible for their wounds, man. This is not you know, the mating market, the dating market is suffering because women have too much power. And this is going to sound bad. This is going to sound bad. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but a lot of these women, not all, but a lot of these women cannot handle the power that they have. They are not responsible with the power that they have. When you force a child onto a man that has explicitly said, "No, I don't want to be a father," you are making the kid suffer, you're making the man suffer, and you're going to suffer. Trying to trap a man is wrong. It makes everybody suffer. And what I'm seeing now is a lot of women are very irresponsible with their wombs. And you know, they're not going to reform on their own. We need more laws like the recent law in Tennessee on paternity fraud. We also need more laws like the law in Florida to limit the alimony. The lifetime alimony needs to be limited and cut. Alimony just needs to be cut out or greatly reduced, and possibly a cap on years that you can get alimony. 2 years max, then you're back doing what you need to do. You're going to have to make marriage more attractive to men for men to participate anymore. Most men see marriage as a bad deal. The laws need to change. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? Because you know I'm right. um, I think it's unfortunate, man. I think it's unfortunate that these women make broken homes. And I hate to say this, man. Well, I shouldn't say this, man. I shouldn't say this. But I think when you look at certain communities, the baby mama culture is the grand culture, the nexus, the most vaunted, wanted situation. In certain cultures, it's cool to be a baby mama. It's the shiznit to be a baby mama. And you look at other cultures, hate to say it, marriage is more marriage is more emulated and aspired to. You don't see other cultures um, trying to make Pookie a dad, trying to uh, force fatherhood on a bum or a guy that doesn't want to be a father. I don't think those guys are great, but at the end of the day, I hate to say it, but women have all reproductive rights, and you have to guard your womb. Women have all reproductive rights. And what I'm saying is this, man. With great power comes great responsibility. Just like Spider Man, just like Stan Lee wrote in the Spider Man movie in Marvel, before it was a movie, with great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility. You have the power to bring a child into this world. And what I see is a lot of women, they use it as a football, as a game. It isn't a game, it should be a game. That's why our communities are a joke, because you're irresponsible with your womb, and it starts there. That causes broken homes, resentment from the child, anger from the baby daddy, poverty because you tried to force a bum or tried to force a guy that didn't want to do this, but you know about birth control and all that. That's fine, but what you have to do is protect your womb, or at the least, if you're going to go it alone, if you're going to have a child with a guy that's not going to support you, at least wait until your money is up so you can at least support your kid more. Because the community is failing. Community is failing. The community is failing. And I believe a big part of why the community is failing. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up now. Like, no, no. The reason why the community is failing is because women are not responsible with their wombs. It is the rise of baby mama culture. The rise. Say it with me. The people in the back. Say it with me. The rise of baby mama culture. Hallelujah. Praise. Shout the rise of baby mama culture. Say it with me now. Raise your hands. Testify. That's what's going on. We see the destruction of our community. We have some people from the outside doing things to us, but it's a cancer within. When these things have consequences, some women, not all, but some women will not protect their womb or act responsible unless they're forced. Women need consequences. Hey, what's up, man? My man. Hey, man, I'm trying to be not crazy. I'm a little wild dude, so I'm gonna try to be cool. I don't want you to get any bad press by hanging with the bro. Say no, I'm just joking. How you doing, man? How you feeling? Simple TV, baby. How you feeling, man? But like I'm saying, um, women will not reform on their own. They will not. I feel you. I feel you. It's all good. Um, women will not. They will not reform unless they're forced. Now we're not talking about weaponry or going hand to cuffs, cuffs to fists, whatever you want to call it. No, the law has to force these women to reform. That's the ball game, man. Whenever they can take advantage, they do take advantage. And I hate to say this, hate to say it, but I don't see that as much in other cultures. You know, I don't see that much. Women, women must be forced to reform. That's the facts. We need an alimony. We need alimony cut. We need child support caps. We need paternity fraud to be a felony. Paternity fraud must be a felony. That is a cruel thing to do to a person. Just imagine if men could do that to women. That a man could have a kid and tell the woman, "Hey, you know what? This ain't this ain't your kid." Let's say it was reversed. You would hear every day, every night, men would be jailed for it. Men would be whipped in the street for it. But we allow women to get away with this, and it's wrong, man. Wrong is wrong. We need these laws. We need these laws to protect men, because women will not reform unless they are forced by law. This is what I'm saying. But don't twist my words. By law, by the law, there are women that will take advantage if they can take advantage. And I hate to say this, I hate to say it, but when I see women from other cultures, I don't see it as much in them. Now, if you agree. If you disagree, pull up on me, guys. Let me know. That's how I feel, man. I don't see this in other cultures. I want to be careful with my words, man. I don't see this in other cultures. I see other cultures. They're getting married. They're having families. I don't see the baby mama culture. I don't see that in other cultures. If you disagree, let me know. Let me know, man. I do not see the baby mama culture. Yes, only U.S. Exactly, exactly. Only U.S. and only U.S. You know what I'm saying? And we got to do something. Women have to be forced to reform by the law. Women must be forced to reform. Um, we can see this, man. It's celebrated. It's celebrated. Look at um all these women celebrities. You know, in the community, in certain communities, there's a separation, and we feel like we have to go alone. We have to go it alone. And I see women, um, they go it alone, man, and it's not working out, man. Look at our communities. That's not the only reason our communities are in the situation they're in, but their baby mama culture is not helping. It's hurting. It's hurting our communities, our neighborhoods. There's no fathers in the home. The woman is not making as much money. It's financial stress is on the woman, mental stress on the woman. You once again it goes back to the woman needs to protect her womb. Protect your womb. You have to because if the guy's a bum anyway, there's no law to financially abort. But if the guy is a bum anyway, he's a no good dude. At the end of the day, you're holding that bag. You're the one. You're the one. What the women would say, "I'm mommy and I'm daddy." You're not gonna be a daddy. That's the first thing. You have to have the tools for such a thing. But what I'm saying is, you're gonna be left holding that bag if you're irresponsible with your womb. So the smart thing to do would be to, hey, if this guy is not gonna help me, if he's not gonna be there for me, you have to be responsible with your womb and maybe say, you know what, I need to wait out for a better mate, seek out a better mate, or if he's the guy for you, he's the ultimate guy, he's Mr. Everything except for that he's a bum, then maybe you need to wait because he's probably not going anywhere. Maybe you need to wait until your finances, your personal finances get better, your career gets better because you're going to go it alone. That is your decision. Are you going to go it alone? Are you going to go it alone, or are you going to try to hold out for a better deal? Because men aren't being stepdads no more. They've given that up. That's over with. They're not helping no more, ladies. I hate to say it. The guys are waking up to. We've waken up to what the situation is. Men have waken up. Okay. There we go. Men are waking up. That's the bottom line. Um, you know, but you might could get a good sugar daddy, but even that's probably dying out now. You know, women sexual access is available for men. Even if you're a big guy like me or you're this and that, there's sexual access to be had. Men are not desperate for sexual access. They don't need to marry you for sexual access. They don't need to take you and your three kids, your two kids, or whatever for sexual access. You know, they don't need it. Um, they just don't. So what I'm saying is this: when are we going to allow men to have some freedoms, some reproductive rights? When can men get some reproductive rights? I This is maybe controversial. That's why I didn't say it at first. I believe that men should have the right, if he's explicitly told this woman, hey, I don't want to be a dad. I never wanted to be a dad. You're not going to force a child on me. That man should have the right to financially abort. Uh oh. Come get me. Come get me. That's how I feel, man. Men men need to have reproductive rights. Men need rights. Men need rights. And you have to think about, you know, that in the manosphere has been a historical story, factual, that women, the sisters, when given the choice to have a man in the house and collect benefits or have those benefits taken away and not have and have the man in the house and have him taken away, that they chose to get rid of the father in the household. And what you're seeing is I'm independent. I'm strong and independent. How's that working out? I don't think it's working out too great. Look at our communities. Our communities, look at it. Look at across the country. Look at across the country. Violence, gangs, shootings. Who raised these guys? What are they doing? Why are we so quick to bang 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 at each other? And I think we need to look at baby mama culture. Baby mama culture is a big stain on the black community. It plays a big part into why some of the things are where they are. Um, it's not the only thing, but I believe it plays a part in it. Racism and hatred is a big part of it. But I feel we have to play our part too. We have to get women to reform. We have to get women to protect their womb and not play games with their womb and not, be irresponsible with their womb. Am I wrong? If you think I'm wrong, pull up on me. Pull up on me, Wody. Pull up on me, man. Let me know why I'm wrong. I feel we could do a lot more as a people if we get past this baby mama culture. If we be more responsible, men and women can be irresponsible. But like I said, a woman needs to face consequences for their actions. That is the only way they're going to learn. Period. Sounds bad, but it's the truth. The reason why that they do what they do is because they get away with it. If they did not get away with it, they would not do what they do. Do you agree or do you disagree? Am I just full of it? Huh? I believe baby mama culture is a big part of our problems in the black community. And this is you know, it's unfortunate. We have a lot of talented people, black men and black women. We have a lot of talented black men. We have a lot of talented black women. But if we don't get this thing together, man, the time is ticking. The time is ticking. It's not a lot of time left to get this thing together, man. I forget where I read this at, but they said that the black people may be at risk of becoming a permanent underclass. Permanent underclass. Y'all know what permanent means? Forever. Forever. And it's on you to decide what you want to do. We could blame everybody, and some people have had a hand in our destruction, of course. It isn't just us. But this is the thing. What are you going to do about it? Are we going to sit back and say, hey, you know what? It's a lot of racism and I can't do this, I can't do that. There's definitely a lot of racism. I will never discount that. But what do we do to cause our own destruction? What do we do that makes us fall short? What do we do to harm each other? How can we be better? How can we be better women, better men, better women? How can we do that? How can we raise better children? How can we do that? How can we stop gun violence in our communities? How can we get ourselves on the right track and stay on the right track? How can we achieve more in our communities? Achieve more. We're in the United States of America. We deal with a lot here, but there are opportunities, you know, everywhere. Even in a bad economy like this. If you're smart, if you're willing to work, if you're willing to make those moves, you can achieve a lot of things. But if you keep your mind down here instead of up here, then you're not going to go anywhere. I believe that baby mama culture has never been addressed prior to the manosphere, and we need to address it. We need to say, hey, this is shameful. This is something that should not be approved. We should let our women know, hey, this isn't the way to move, mama. This isn't the way to do it. We have to make it that it is not the cool thing to do. Baby mama culture is a failing culture. Baby mama culture is a failure. Baby mama culture. No, do you agree or disagree? I think that women have to have consequences. Certain women do. I'm gonna say it like this, man. It's some hard-headed chicks out there. they hard. They head is hard, man. They some hard-headed chicks. Boom, boom. Like they could crack open. They could put a dent in the wall with their head. They so hard-headed, man. And they have to be forced to reform. Period. We need laws to force these women to reform. It still won't be perfect, but we can get them in the right path. We can salvage our communities. These women want to know why brothers are getting their passports. Because it ain't sweet here. It's sour here. It's sour. And we got to make it sweet again. We got to make it sweet again. Oh, definitely. Shout out to DC. The laws are changing, but are they changing fast enough? We got the paternity fraud law, the law about alimony, and that's progress. That's a great thing. That's great. That's a good start. But we have to keep the pressure up. We have to keep going forward because basically these women, exactly, these women, they have to be forced to reform. Forced to reform. And you know, what's going on now, it ain't it, man. It ain't it. Uh the brother Obsidian, man, he said this, and I've been a big fan of his since I started following the manosphere. Obsidian says, I'm just quoting him, so just a fan. Um, what Obsidian says is that I'm tripping. We're blank for a second. But we have to force them to reform. This is what it is. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Obsidian said, "What man would really want to have to go overseas, overseas to find a mate? The passport bros, they're leaving. But if the women were better, if the women were trying to do better, be wives, be helpmates, the men would not be going overseas to get married, overseas to find wives. It wouldn't be going on. And it's true, you know. We need women to be women again. We need women to be women again. We need women to be women again. What's that? What the make 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 the box great. make make that thing great again. Man, imagine your women being so rough to deal with, such nags, such headaches, such users, such so selfish that you have to fly to foreign lands to find a wife. Who does that? Who has to do that? Why would we have to even do that, man? Why can't? Why? I mean, geez, man. What does that say about you? I've seen a lot of women come out against the passport bros. Y'all are losers. Y'all are this. Y'all, you can't get a woman here. But what does that say about you? What does that say about you? That the men have to go overseas to find a wife. What does that say about you? Come on now. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. We we need the box to be great again. we need we need these bras to be great again, man. Shoot. That's the slogan. We need that box to be great again. We need it to be great again, man. And you know, man, it's real bad. Cause you know, men will put up with a lot for a fine woman and for some. I don't know if I should. I don't know if this is for some good box. Forget. I'm saying for some good box. Men will do a lot for some good box. That's a fact. And you telling me that your box ain't good enough to keep a brother, keep ninjas from flying all the way to Colombia, to the Dominican Republic, to the Philippines, to Belize, Brazil, Africa. You know what I'm saying? Your box ain't good enough to keep us here. That sounds like a you problem. It don't sound like a passport bro problem. That sounds like a you problem. Say it again in the back. Hallelujah. Come on, man. Let's just keep it a buck. Y'all women is if any of y'all women listening, if any of y'all women listening, we need y'all to make that box great again. Do something. Y'all got to do something, man. Brothers is leaving, man. They taking the bag. They taking the bag with them, baby. They taking the bag. They taking the bag with them. What you gonna do? This is the day with y'all women, man. The ball is in y'all court. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The brothers are leaving. The passport bros. The passport bros. The passport bros are leaving. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna reform? Or are you going to do the same thing? Holler at me. Pull up on me. If you disagree, it's Red Planet P coming to you live, man. If you disagree, pull up on me. What is up? Any women out there, pull up on me. Guys, you disagree, pull up on me. Let me know how you feel. I feel like, man, we need these laws, man. They ain't changing. Kevin Samuels, Kevin Samuels did the best he could, man. I salute that brother. Rest in peace. Kevin Samuels did the best he could. I said Kevin Samuels did the best he could. Kevin Samuels did the best he could. And they cursed that man. Did the same thing to Kobe. Did the same thing to Kobe. You know, we gotta start respecting each other. We gotta start loving each other. But I mean, these women ain't gonna want to hear this, man. But I think we've been showing a lot of love to y'all. We've been getting a lot of like hatred. If you don't want the passport bros to go, you gotta have a better product. You gotta be coming with something good. You know, you gotta make that box great again. Got to make that box great again. You better, if you got good enough box, maybe they'll stay. Is the box worth it? Is it? Is it worth it? A lot of brothers are leaving. They're like, hey man, I've had enough. I'm fed up. I'm going overseas. I'm flying thousands of miles away because our women just ain't making the cut. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know how you feel. Do you agree or disagree? I mean, it's really crazy. Men have to risk a lot. Even approaching women, it can be dangerous. False allegations. Um, you know, I think really personally, I think you a lot of these women have gotten the upper hand so much that they've exploited it so much that men have just said, you know what, I'm checking out. I can't do this no more, man. I can't do this no more. What are we gonna do? The black community is at a risk of becoming a permanent underclass. And personally, I think it is all because of baby mama culture. Baby mama culture. The ball's in your court. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Men are leaving America. They're leaving America. The ice age. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me read that. Hold on one second. My man DC says the ice age is waiting for these chicken heads. Stop trying to save them. They're their own superhero. What is the thought? What is super thought? Super thought. Zoom can bust it open in a single bound. What's her power? Twerking, super twerking. She hit the dude. She be twerking and hit the Negro with the. Let me stop. Let me stop, man. Super thought. Super thought. Can make up a false allegation in a single bound. So, man, what is we gonna do? Ladies, it's up to you. You need to repent for your sins. You need to have a come to Jesus moment. You need to have a come to Jesus moment. You need to realize, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not the passport bros. Maybe they're not the problem. I know it sounds crazy. I know y'all used to blaming men for all the ills of the world and everything, but maybe it's not the passport bros that are the problem. Maybe it's something that you are doing, miss. Maybe it's you. I know it sounds crazy, but let's just maybe let's think about it. Maybe it's you. I, I mean that is that is horrible, man. Your men have to go to foreign countries to find a decent woman, and it's not on them. The people enough brothers are in the passport bros that it's not just them. It's not just them. Why are they leaving? Why? Let me tell you something, man. Men don't like having to spend a lot of money, even if the man's is rich, even if the guy is balling. You know what I'm saying? I know a few rich cats, right? They don't want to have to spend more than they have to, even on a woman. They now if they really feeling the chick, of course they're gonna spend on the girl. But why would they fly all across the globe to meet a spouse? Why would they do that if they didn't have to? Why would they? Why would the passport bros be a thing? Answer me that. Riddle me that. Why would they leave if they could just go up the street and get Keisha from up the street? Why is that a thing? Why is passport bros a thing? If it ain't you, if it ain't you, tell me. It's a lot of beautiful sisters out there. I don't. I'm not really here to diss. I mean, I'm just going. I'm keeping it a buck, okay? But I'm not here to diss black women. I'm not really here for that. But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of beautiful black women out here, but not all of you, but a lot of y'all personalities are trash, and you're very attractive, but as much as men like sex, they're only going to put up with it for so long. You feel me? They're only going to put up with it for so long. You can only fake it so long. You can only fake it so long, and that's the truth. Men are leaving America. They're flying. They're getting their passports, booking Airbnbs and hotels and resorts to meet foreign women. And you don't think that is not a commentary on you? Come on, man. Men don't even want to go across town for a woman. If a man had a choice between driving to the east side of a city and he's on the west side, or getting a girl that's right here near his side of town, he's gonna smash the girl that's on his side of town. He is not gonna drive all the way across town. And do you think that these guys would fly all the way across the world to get a girl if they could find someone submissive, fit, friendly in the United States? Not likely. We know that you're hard headed. Y'all are hard headed creatures. And this is the thing. You know, we can put up with a lot. Black men have put up with a lot. Trust me. We have put up with a lot. Y'all are like, I don't know if I should say this. A lot of sisters are like Homer Simpson, man. Let's say like the black man is Marge Simpson and the black woman is Homer Simpson. And Homer's always messing up and screwing up and doing all this, and then Marge puts up with it. That's what we put up. Well, let me let me be careful. We put up with them. We put up with black women. We put up with it for the box. Try to salvage our communities, and we get spit upon. We get spit upon for it. Y'all spit on us, man. What the hell? We got a comment. Hold on. My man DC says Danica said the system is turning on them because they don't make money. Men do, and the system sees the handwriting on the wall. The same one the women are reading but running smack. Hell yeah. Yes. Yep. True. They're getting tired of this, man. I hate to say this to my sisters, man, but He's right. The system is there. They're getting tired. They're getting tired, man. They're getting tired of your stuff, man. It's not looking good for us, man. And, you know, you're driving us in the arms of Belinda, Maritza, Chiquita, all of them, man. You're driving us into the arms of other women that are in other countries because you refuse to reform. Say it with me in the back, church. Refuse to reform. You refuse to reform. It is unfortunate because black love can be a beautiful, beautiful thing. My parents had it, and I didn't know the ins and outs of their relationship. My mom before I got out of middle school, my dad passed, and my mom was a widow because he got sick. But I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, but I think it was a beautiful thing, man. And you know, black men, we wanted to work it out with you. We really did. And it's y'all are just like y'all some hard headed women, man. Y'all really are dug in tight, man. Y'all are really, really difficult to work with. And I really wish that you would reform on your own, but you're not gonna do it. I can tell that you're not gonna reform on your own. That's why we need laws. That's why we need the paternity fraud law. That's why we need this. I believe a man should be able to financially abort. You know, it's not gonna sound popular. You know, but the more power you have, in my personal opinion, the more irresponsible you are with that power. And it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. We should be working together. We should be working together. We shouldn't be at each other's throats. The manosphere shouldn't have to be a thing. Thank God. Thank God there's a manosphere. Maybe the next generation, maybe things will work out. Well, let me not say it like that, but thank God there's a manosphere because, you know, we need these issues hashed out. We need to talk these things out. If you're sick, you have to get a diagnosis of the problem. And once it's diagnosed, then they can say, well, how are we going to treat that problem? What medicine should we use? I think we should use this type of medicine first, then we're going to do such and such, or I think we need to do surgery. And I think the black community needs surgery, man. I really do. All hope is in loss. It's on you. I'm talking to you, black woman. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to straighten up and fly right, or what you going to do? Let me tell you something. The ball is in your court. Black men would love to have a submissive, beautiful black woman. I don't think none of these brothers out here in the manosphere hate black women. I really don't believe that. I do not believe that. I believe that you forced our hand. That's what I believe. You put us in a position where that is untenable. And you put us in a position where we have to flee. We have to seek other options. You know, and it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's up to you. Are you going to reform on your own, or are you gonna be forced? Are you gonna be forced to reform? Because when the government sees that men have checked out and men aren't getting married, what's going to happen is you're going to see more paternity fraud laws. You're going to see more alimony cap laws, child support cap laws, cap on the child support. You may even see one day you may actually see a law for a man that did not want to be a dad having the right to financially abort, because there's a lot of companies that are going under because women and men can't get along in these modern times. The wedding rings, jewelry companies, bridal companies, bridal dresses, wedding dresses, um, a lot of restaurants and date spots are drying up, man. It's getting bad out here. It's up to you. The ball's in your court, black woman. Black men aren't going to be exploited anymore, man. You're not you had a hell of a run. You had a hell of a run, but it's over. It's like you was like Jordan. You was like Jordan in the '90s, man. You were like Jordan in the Bulls. Y'all had like six championship rings, right? Hitting every shot, hitting threes. Y'all would just slam dunking it on it, like stick your tongue out, dump it, dunking it on dudes. But it's over. That run is over. The passport bros is now. Y'all ain't the Chicago Bulls in the '90s no more. It's over. Reform. It's time for you to reform. Hallelujah for the red pill. Yep. Hallelujah. The red pill is woken us up, baby. It's done it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? This is it, man. This is the last train to Yuma. This the last bus out the gate. You only got a little bit of time. The passport bros are growing every day. Every day. I'm taking Uber rides, and brothers in the Ubers be telling me, "Hey man, I'm getting my passport. I'm out of here. I'm going to the DR. I'm going to Colombia. I'm going to Belize. I'm going to Brazil. There's only a little bit of time left. What are you going to do? Are you going to reform, or are you going to sink with the ship?" My sisters, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's not a lot of time left. It's not a lot of time left. Got to make a decision. Can't ride the fence. Talking about the passport bros, that ain't affecting them. They living their best life. They they're leaving, and the bag is leaving with them. Their money is leaving with them too. And let me tell you, it's and if y'all have, and anybody that's looking, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. And let me tell you, man, it's not a lot of time left, and you got a decision to make. You got a decision to make. Are you gonna reform, or are you gonna go down with the ship? Are you gonna go down with the ship? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's not a lot of time left. These laws are coming, and we're making some progress with these laws. But we need them to come a little faster. We need them. We need the high speed. We need all those three laws: paternity fraud, cap on child support, uh, um, and cap on alimony and limited alimony. We need those laws for men to even consider being with a modern Western woman. They're getting their passports. It's up to you. Are you going to reform or are you going to stay with the status quo and go down with the ship? What are you going to do? It's ain't looking good, you know. Uh, the sisterhood, y'all ain't the Bulls. Y'all ain't the Chicago Bulls of the '90s. Y'all the Washington Wizards right now, nigga. y'all ninjas is the Washington Wizards. Can't can't hit the basket. y'all missing free throws. y'all slipping on the floor. It ain't going good. Y'all taking L's. That girl sprinkle. You gonna be single. She trying to teach you to go. You know, girl, with that woman sprinkle. Sierra 7. She trying to teach him to gold dig. The gold is left the reservation, my dear. Sierra 7, and she's selling you a bunch of goods, a bill of goods, man. They gone, man. The passports, man. It's over. The game is over. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna reform, or are you gonna stick with the status quo? These laws are coming. The brothers got their passports. This ain't the '90s. Y'all had y'all run. Y'all had y'all run. You know, y'all had y'all run. Um, you know, it ain't good. You know, I just think it's time, man. It's time that we cut the crap. The gender war could end tomorrow. Is up to you. Well, I'm about to close this out, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that showed up, appreciate it. Watching on the replay. If you watching on the replay, please give your boy a thumbs up. We trying to hit the algorithm. We trying to get 100,000. I'm trying to get 1 million subscribers, Negro. What's up? What up? I want 1 million. I want 1 million subscribers, yo. I want 1 million subscribers. And let me tell you something, man. You first got to envision it, then you see it, then it becomes real. So we going for 1 million subscribers one day, man. We going to achieve all this together, man. The manosphere, the red pill, is woken us up, man. It's let out a beast that will not be contained. I read those articles, man. They got a lot. Like the media is trying to smear the manosphere, but it's not stopping nothing. It's not stopping nothing. Um, it's not the my sisters. The beast is not going back in the cage. The beast is not going back in the cage. The passport bros are here. They're here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm closing out, man, and I'm gonna say this, man. Thank you for coming through, everybody that come through, show some love. Remember, fellas, as I always say, remember, fellas, it's a stick up. Peace. I'm up out of here.